the captain of Asante Kotoko at the Organi, and then the communications and branch manager, David Obinna, with that here. I'll start with coach. He must be so lucky. After 2 years, Kotoko comes home after the result against Dreams. At some point, it was turning into an anticlimax, but we found a way. Do you think 2-0 was a fair reflection, and then what's the target going forward from here?
Maybe it was a fair reflection of the game, looking at the number of chances that we created. And don't forget that luck comes to the prepared mind. So we were well prepared, we created a lot of chances, and I think we were able to stretch them to the dying embers of the game where they became fatigued, they became tired, and therefore couldn't chase those penetrating passes to be able to clear their lines. So if you look at even the second goal, it was virtually a free header, even though they were around because they were tired. So to me, they couldn't distribute their energy positively, but we were able to distribute their energy positively.
Hey, so we
were able to score those 2 goals.
Right. Any question from Kotoko Media? Any question from HM United? Okay, then so I take the first bite.
Yeah. Coach, my name is So Aditi Albert, JBC Kumasi. I'm sure of the 2 tacticians for the game. You were the one who we saw stand up throughout the game. Were your tactics not communicated very well, and were they not adhering to them? Because I saw you most often issuing no instructions to your charges.
The tactics were straight to them. I mean, the game is said that you always have to make sure that you build that chemistry between you and your players. So when you stand, it's let them know that you are actually part of the game. So that was why most of the time I stood. Not that they were not getting the practice right.
For the coach? Yeah. Okay, Felix. For the coach?
Yes.
Okay, your name is Yara.
I wanted to find out, are you worried that you are scoring late in games? Because the first game against Dreams, you had to come back, with 60 minutes to win 3-1, and this game to the same thing after 85 minutes, you still haven't scored. Are you worried? And another question I wanted to find out, it looks like in the first game, Agadas had to come in and then support Mudasiru in midfield. I want to find out, why don't you start both of them in games? Or you think it's a strategy that has been working for you, so you want to keep it that way?
Yeah, the first question, I'm not worried. Football is played in 90 minutes. So once the goal is scored, that is it. A goal can be scored in the first minute and the goal can be scored in the 90th minute. So I'm not worried at all. Once they keep to my game plan, I don't have an issue. For Agadas coming in, I think we have depth in the team. And when you have depth in the team, you make sure that you rotate the players intelligently so that you don't have similar players playing in unnatural positions on the field, which will make it very difficult for them to play. So I don't want to play him out of position. That's why I keep him on the bench. So it's not a problem at all to him, and it's not a problem at all to the team.
Question for coach. Okay, Obed.
Well, my name is Obed Champa. So, coach, your first time playing at the Yara Sports Stadium, are you very impressed with the atmosphere, and what would you like to tell us?
Yeah, I think it was so good, it was so beautiful. The support was throughout the game, and that's the spirit that the Pocopan needs to be able to get to the top as far as Ghana football is concerned. To the fans, I want to tell them that they need to be patient. If you look at it, under no circumstance we ballooned the ball. Even when we were under pressure, we kept the ball on the turf. It's a new game model I'm trying to inculcate in the boys. It's a game model I want to develop and live with Kumasi Asante Kotoko. So it will take time for the players to be automatic in their performance, to be able to play without thinking about it. So all that I'm trying to let the supporters understand is that they should be patient with the technical team, they should be patient with the playing body, and with time, when we get into the full zone, we will really enjoy better football.
Okay, thank you. Then you take the last bite for coach and I'll come to them.
No, I'm going to.
Okay, so coach.
Yes, coach. My name is Judo Subafu, representing for Seven. I'm working with for Seven. First of all, I'd like to say a big congrats in your outfit. You've done us proud, honestly. Because I'm part of the family, not something like that. Coach, you were once a coach for a while. Now you coach at Asante Kotoko. would you strike the disparity for us? I mean, coaching Wafa and coaching Asante Kotoko. Would you strike the disparity for us?
In terms of
the demand, the support base and everything, including, I mean, the pressure coaching Asante Kotoko as compared to.
As for pressure, the pressure is everywhere. I mean, who tells you there's no pressure everywhere? Pressure, it's not the same, but then pressure is pressure. It's about you, the coach, your ability to manage the pressure, your ability to listen to off the camera what the followers are saying, what the fans are saying. Remember, they are the stakeholders, and the team belongs to them. So it is my ability to have a listening ear on the ground to be able to get their concerns, so that I'll be able to pick those I think will help the team to make the team a better team. But when it comes to pressure, my brother, pressure there's everywhere. Even when you coach team, there's pressure there.
Okay, so I think you are done with the coach. Yaniu, after 3 years, you captain the team today at the Bavaria Sports Stadium, and then there's a clean sheet to go after the winning in Accra against Dreams. How are you feeling?
Well, it's a great feeling to be such a wonderful club to straight heights. It's one of the best in my career, alhamdulillah. But I will only urge the fans to keep on supporting. We've just started match after match, keep on supporting us. We do our best for the club and the fans.
Okay, Kewodi.
My name is Kwabno Sudanpa, Arkansas Radio. You played with two former players of Kotoko, that is Okra and then Anabila. I want to ask, Emmanuel Sandoke, there was another one there. Were they difficult to handle, knowing them that they know Kotoko so well?
Difficult as in?
Handling them on the field.
Well, it's our job. There's no difficulties in this thing. All that matters is just to get the 3 points for the club. So I don't see anything difficult marking them or they giving us strength.
Okay, Stevenson, your name is yours, please.
Okay, so I'm Stevenson, sports for Asase Radio. Ghana, you've been in Kotoko for a couple of seasons.
Yeah.
So how has it been playing with virtually a new setup this season? I mean, the young boys playing with them, play with players for the season of seasons. How has it been playing with these guys and leading them as a captain?
Well, what I can only say is there's no young boys or old guys in this club. We are one. And the main motive is just to help the club achieve the greatest height. So we don't differentiate whether this one is small, this one is new, this one is old. We don't have that in the club. And our main motive is just to get the points and help the club.
Okay, then we'll take the last one for you.
Kennedy Peter, Xylophone Media. Being the captain for Kumasi Asante, the captain comes in and out. What different are you bringing on board so that the supporters will know Ghanaian is an exception?
Discipline and hard work and prayers. We shall.
Okay, so
Right, Gary, your next outing is against the Benin Gold Stars at the Dance Bar on Friday. What have you to say about that game?
Well, one match at a time. We're going to see what Allah will do for us at that day. But so far, we're going to work hard and correct our mistakes and move on to the next game.
take the last bite.
Okay. Can you, when you're all out for Black Stars out, then the past 3 days in the coach, in the baby, you can see dinner, coach, catch them by who go. When you match, you come and send your collapse to them. And you get a panel, so you get the
Well, he's a father to us, a senior brother to us. If you work with such a great gentleman as he is, you will not want to let him down. So it's just a source of motivation to us to just make him and the club great, inshallah.
So you roll up to Black Star.
Well, alhamdulillah. So we take it match after match and we work on it. National team is just national team. We work on it, inshallah.
I think we prefer to take 2 questions from the branch manager. So if you have any questions for before
Put the cameras down.